Good day, guys. As you all know me, as a mentor, Nasdaq Ninja. So, guys, back and continue. Can you please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified once I upload. So, you see, guys, I think that's where we're gonna put our things there. But we don't have anything yet. I don't know what is it that I have to put. I don't want the pro firm certificates and whatever, maybe I can just put them there, but I don't know what is it that I'm gonna put at all. But guys, if you put me to 100k subscribers, it's obviously the first thing first, there has to be the trophy there. Oh no, I don't like BTCUSD actually to sell it. I like to buy it. Yesterday I took selling opportunities somewhere at the top side and then it took me out. I think it's in the bottom side, and that was the fact and the truth, understand? But today I'm not gonna speak about it. I'm more focused into gold, guys, and it's working just perfect for me. Oh, Bona, oh, remember I entered somewhere here. Check where it is now. And I exited somewhere here because I couldn't like see it here. It's around 3, exited around 5 somewhere here. Check where it is now. So that's one of the most important thing, guys. I feel like trading to me have became a hobby, and it's a nice thing in a way that, I mean, like trading gold has become a hobby for me because it gives me proper things. This is a rising wedge, like I always taught you guys the pattern. Rising wedge, it's actually defining for you to actually that the market is going to reverse. Understand? So the real reason I entered my sell here, it was because I saw there's a rising wedge, and when I check, I took a resistance from this point, and then I see this is a proper reversal because the resistance is on a higher time frame. And then the nicest thing that I did is I used my recent strategy that I use now. And in my recent strategy, I just check, we can just give it like proper names that you guys use every day. We check for liquidity, and then after I just went for a point of interest, which was my fair value gap here. But even the zones, to me, they define point of interest as well. I still use the previous strategy as well perfectly. So that is why I caught this trade. So now, obviously, we need to analyze and see where exactly is the market going and what is it that you can get from the market. You understand? Ninja Flow method is going to be announced, I think, in 2 months. Basically, if I'm not lazy enough, this month we could be having it running. The only problem we had, it was the website developer. The person is whack. Not gonna lie, he's whack. I don't like working with people like that. I know how to create website, man. I learned that when I was in drop shipping. So this is insane to see that people actually, they don't respect their job like that, man. I make millions with my job. I respect it even today. But people ain't making millions, but still they don't respect their own job. Like fuck that. Understand? So I'm going to create places where when the market touches, the market reverses. So these are the places, yo, bruh, this thing is selling, man. I was gonna be going like massive profit. You know, I was gonna be going massive profit. But and this BTCUSD dismotivated me to even hold my recent trade. So that was the problem, you understand? So now I'm gonna go to 240 and then see what is it that I actually see this side, understand? Remember, I'm gonna be looking forward to get maybe buying opportunities. If you were to enter direction, or it was a direction of continuation, but if you didn't manage to enter continuation direction, then Brad selling, yes, sis. Like it's dropping like massively. There's eh? This was a perfect trade, understand? So from this point, I feel like if you can get your direction proper at this certain point here, this is going to be your perfect buying opportunities here. If you can just be patient enough to wait for such places to be touched, then you're gonna get the perfect trade. Understand? At this certain point as well here, we have a zone as well, but this is not the right time for me to trade, so I'm not gonna be actually applying any method to this. I'll just wait for it to touch at this specific point. But if it touches around 11, I'm gonna enter. If it touches around after 15:30, I'm gonna enter as well. Understand? So it's a matter of waiting for the right point to be touched. Understand? So in the most cases, it's when it comes to trading, guys, you need to be always be ready for a lot of things. Trading has a lot of different things, understand? So that is why most of the people, they get confused when it comes to trading, because they are not patient enough to wait for specific points to be respected. So at this certain point here, we know we have a zone again here, somewhere here. And this zone can be respected as well. Understand? So in most cases, if you want to understand if this is going to be respected or not, you need to just wait for the market to respect that certain place. Remember, you don't control the market. So, but this is not likely to be respected because this is the first one. We just took out this liquidity here. They know very well that at this certain point, we might start looking forward to enter trade. People are so surprised these days how I trade, because I mix strategies, and it's really working for me perfectly. You understand? So, and someone asked me that, was the time I was a newbie, was I that person of mixing strategy? And I said, when I was a newbie, I wasn't mixing strategies because I was learning. Now I'm an experienced trader. I mix strategies, but they still combine to do the same thing. You understand? For me to understand that liquidity was kicked out here, it's actually my first point of interest that I can give it a try. It's something new, and basically it gives me proper profit. So I feel like at I feel like even when I see my first zones or whatever, just know that no, here I have to be the liquidity. You get the point. And then after that, I know basically they know that most of the people being taken out here, they're gonna give people entries here. If they fail, they're gonna give them between this one or this one. So that's how it is. I feel like it's easy for me to lose at this certain point than losing anywhere throughout the process. I feel like that one, it's you being lazy to not understand trading at all. You see, this was a liquidity as well. People just been taken out. But with me, I was gonna eat here, third touch, and then here I was gonna be off 50%, then I'm done. Then wait for it to break it out. And then once it breaks out here at this certain point, we know we're about to eat. But sometimes it's very important for a person to understand the structure of the market. You need to understand where exactly is the market going. You understand? So once you understand the structure of the market, then everything becomes easy for you. Most of the people, what kills you is you don't want to understand where exactly is the market going. What is the journey of us? Like, you just want to enter into trading and trade everything. No, where are you going? That what plays the bigger role of the market. You understand? So here I'm just gonna do major keys, and then I understand that the market has to come back and retest here and push to the top side, but you can do retest at any time. But this is not stronger as this one, and this one doesn't have the major uh take profit there. You understand? This one I'm calling a channel, guys. Don't be surprised. Yo, hey. So you see, from this point, we're just gonna keep on pushing, but I'm gonna give it a try from this one. Once it touches here, we're going to give it a try, hoping for it to can push to the top side. Because this is not just strong like as this points here. These points are probably stronger than anything. So from that, this is what we're gonna monitor. Once it touches there, we're going to give it a shot. And I hope and believe we're gonna make sense. You know what it is, making money makes sense. So I was just lazy to say making money makes sense. I said we're gonna make sense. Uh so from this is like a consolidation that was happening in the past. So it will happen in the future again, you understand? But I'm still looking for more buying opportunities. Yeah. If I were to find it here, I was gonna enter buys. But from now on, I'm just gonna wait for a simple pullback, then I can jump in for the buys, understand?